Ladies and gentlemen, Game Club.
Oh, yes.
Each week, we play a game.
Yep.
And then we talk about it. We play a chapter or a segment or a timed interval of that game.
Yep.
And then we discuss it like a book club, but it's a game club.
Yep.
That's why it's called Game Club.
Yes, it is.
And you can play along with us.
Please do.
Yes, please do. You can join the Discord. The link is down below, or you can join us live in the chat, twitch.tv/. I guess not pod. Today. Stream Void Pod.
Yeah.
Because for some reason we couldn't connect to Twitch.
Yep.
Yeah, normally we're on Twitch. We're also on YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, you can share your experiences with the chapter or segment or timed interval live with us.
Yes.
Or, post your experience on the Discord and we will talk about it. We'll read it out and talk about it.
And what game are we playing?
We are currently playing Control.
Yes.
Amazing game. We're on chapter 5.
Uh-huh.
You...
Me?
So before the last episode, you were talking about getting a new power that I didn't get.
Yes.
What is the power?
It was the Dominate Mind power.
Oh, right. You got the Dominate Mind power.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I got a power this time, but it wasn't the Dominate Mind power.
What power did you get?
It was the shield block power.
Oh, the shield power. Yeah. Right. I don't usually use that.
Yeah,
I've
I
really
just
found
got
a
it this
spot
time,
for
and
it.
I was like, oh, I found a spot for it.
I didn't find a spot for it. I forgot about it, basically.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, yeah, I have this. Well, the only reason I ever remembered was my game was set to be like jump is A. No, wait. Jump was B.
Yeah?
And dash was A or something like that. It was backwards than the way I wanted it.
Yeah.
So I had to go in and change it because I've been having trouble, like I said last time, when it didn't even assign the one ability to a button. I was having trouble with this jumping button or whatever. So I switched it, and then I was in the menu, and I was like, oh, yeah, I have a shield. That's right. So then I was going and using it or whatever.
Yeah. So I used Pierce, Charge, whatever the one weapon is that you hold the charge up.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I'm not really used it. I just use spin mostly.
Yeah.
I just like spin.
I can't stand every gun other than the regular pistol version.
I just have been using spin like a burst weapon.
Yeah.
Like fire off 5 rounds and whatever.
The only reason I use another weapon is if I have a directive to use that weapon.
Most of my fighting is throwing shit
at
people.
Oh yeah, I've cranked up the throw power, and I'm just one-shotting everything.
I've been throwing bodies around now too, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like I'll kill you with your buddy,
and then I'll throw I'll kill you, and then I'll throw you at your buddy.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's a good time.
This chapter or whatever, we're supposed to get a crystal from the Black Rock Quarry.
Yeah.
And it was a pain for me to find the Black Rock Quarry again. The mapping is not too good in this game.
No.
And also the way... Are you playing a controller, yeah?
Yeah.
I hate the way the buttons are for the mapping.
I hate that I can open the map and then continue to walk around.
Yeah, that's kind of like a Dark Souls thing.
Yeah.
Where you open up the menus and you can still move around because there's no pausing in that game.
Yeah.
Where there is pausing in this game. But... just you open the every time I open the map, I end up pressing the wrong button to close it because it's not every other game. It's like back button opens the map, back button closes the map, or it's not like that in this game. No. So I fuck it up every time, which drives me crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, we're heading down to the Black Rock processing area. Yeah. And getting there was a little bit difficult. I'm like, I went down to maintenance, and I'm in like the maintenance the control room. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, I need to go over here. So I'm like walking out. I'm like, damn, where the hell do I go?
Well, I'm looking at the map and like, where the fuck? I'm like, I've been to the Black Rock Quarry.
Oh yeah.
Like I went to it in one of the earlier chapters. I couldn't go into it because of the walkway. You have to go into the hotel and turn the switch on or whatever. But I couldn't find how to get back there again. So then when I finally found the room where I knew it was, I'm like, oh, this is it. Finally, thank God. Because I wandered around for like 30 minutes trying to find this place.
I wandered around for quite some time trying to find it.
But then we have to go into the hotel to get the key to move the bridge across the way. Because that's the thing in this game is all the like weird shit going on, basically. Yeah. So the puzzle in this hotel, these puzzles are nothing.
No, I was like, why can I move this chair in and out? And because I didn't go in the first room, I went in the second room.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, why can I move the chair in and out? And I was like, oh. Okay, well, I'll go in the first room. I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. Because I have to make this second room look exactly like the first room.
Yeah. So that puzzle took me about 5 seconds to do.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I have to move the radio. Oh, okay, I did it.
I have to straighten the picture. Got it.
Yeah. So then do that, whatever. Pull the thing 3 times, and then we get to go in the Black Rock Quarry. Is this the area or around part of this when you remember you're talking about falling down the elevator shaft?
Yeah, nope, not even close.
This is a different area?
It's completely different.
Wow, because I went down the elevator shaft. I'm like, oh, this is probably what Mikey T was talking about, where he went down the wrong elevator shaft. Because I went down an elevator shaft, and I was...
Yeah, this one was a lot more easier to parkour down.
Oh, wow.
The other one was incredibly difficult to parkour down. This one had like all sorts of, it was nice, big and open. There were walkways everywhere and pipes everywhere. The other one, it was just like, here's a ledge.
Oh, okay.
There's another ledge down there. Good luck.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't have no idea where that is.
It's in the in that research center.
Oh yeah.
If you go down all the stairs and then down a hallway, it's right there.
So the other thing too, I was wondering, like, are they adding like other like files to find in areas you've already been to? Because I swear I'm going to an area and being like, how did I miss this file here?
I don't know.
Because I was going around and I'm finding these files and reading them, and I'm like, I swear I found everything in here.
So, I didn't read anything this time through just because I was pressed for time. So I was like, let's just get through it.
Yeah, I read it all, but I was finding them and just like, I swear I was... Like, because after I finished the chapter, I was like, well, let me run around. I've got level 5 clearance. Let me see what I can see in the old areas. I couldn't find any level 5 clearance anywhere.
There's level 5 clearance there. Because before I got level 5 clearance, I tried to go to the Black Rock processing, and I'm like, oh, this is level 5 clearance.
Well, yeah, the stuff in the level, yeah. But I mean, like, you know, you go into the, like, Post-it note room that takes level 3 clearance or whatever. So I went like back to the earlier areas and been like, I don't see any level 5 hidden areas or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But
so there's a little spot that I went into. I don't know how close it was to Black Rock processing, but it's like, do you go to that one room when there's the one like mini boss where you're told to go to this one box that has like the crystals in it? You go up to it and there's nothing in there and everything's smashed, and then the mini boss comes.
Oh,
and it's an invisible mini boss.
Yeah. What happened for me there? I think I just killed him, or he disappeared, and then that was it.
Weird.
I was fighting a guy that turned invisible, but then nothing happened really. Huh. So maybe I killed him by accident or whatever.
Could be,
but I don't remember.
That's when I used my block power. Because he appears, smashes, and it's a one hit.
I must have killed him by accident or something. Because I remember I did get hit and stuff, but I was just grabbing like pieces of rock and holding it.
Yeah.
So I probably just killed him.
It could be. That's before you go right down into the mine.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. I remember that now. When I was playing it, the chat was, you know, like, oh, this is the hardest level in the game right here.
What are you talking about?
That's what I was told. And I did it, and it was not.
No.
I mean, I came in the Black Rock Quarry while all the guys spawned before you set the power to blow up the wall.
Yeah.
I did get beat up there a lot, but I didn't die.
Yeah.
I killed everything.
I didn't die either.
And then I started the explosion to break the wall. You get one little crystal out of the wall.
Yep.
The area looked cool as hell, though.
Oh, yeah. My frame rate went right down to the...
Oh, yeah. I can imagine. With ray tracing or whatever?
No, I wasn't playing with ray tracing on because I was meeting the frame rate. So I was like, okay, well, now I'm knocking down my graphics settings a little bit here. I'm playing on Series X, so it's 30 FPS. I don't have the Ultimate Edition. I have the regular edition, so it's just 30 FPS. Looks good, but the area was so cool and everything. Oh, yeah. Super cool. I was like, I'm jumping out of bounds.
Oh, really?
I'm totally going to jump out of bounds. So I like made my way all the way up, all the way to the top.
I never even thought of that.
But there's like little campsites all the way around the top ring.
Like with a tent?
Yeah. There's like tents. There's like the antenna dish things to help keep the whatever the heck it is at bay. Yeah. And you can just walk around up top. There's so many little campsites.
Is there anything else up there?
No. I couldn't get out of bounds.
Oh yeah.
I tried.
So, yeah, we have to power the explosives with the little cubes, and you throw them at the wall, and they get locked in place. Then you hit the detonator, and it blows up, and whatever. But when you blow it up, all these little, I don't even know what they're called, the little, I don't know, astral enemies with their little shivering black shields are coming after you. That you can't kill these guys. No. They're invincible.
Yeah, the first time we run into them is when we're doing I guess I did the dash quest.
Yeah, in the astral plane.
Yeah, in the astral plane. And then, of course,
we locked the one away. Yeah. But I see them, and there's like 3 of them, and I was just like, oh, okay, they're all around me. Well, let me jump here and dash here, and then I was out.
Yep. Pretty much.
Like, it took me like a millisecond to get out of there.
Yeah, it was very easy.
So I was like, this didn't seem like the hardest level in the game to me.
Definitely didn't. Good looking level, though.
Oh, super nice. Super nice.
First time you walk into that cavern, you look up, you're like, holy
I know.
Man. This thing's huge.
Yeah, exactly. It looked cool as hell. But then we take the crystal back to the girl, and then she tells you about how your brother was taken from, what's this place called? Ordinary?
Yeah, Ordinary.
And he was in the program to be a candidate to be the director, but he didn't work out for whatever reason. They don't really say. They imply something bad.
Yeah.
But they also say something, they imply that he's like locked away and you shouldn't let him out. But since you didn't read all the stuff, one of the things I read was how the base is powered by something that's locked away, and its energy is used to power the base.
Oh, interesting.
But there's another one that they got later that also adds more energy.
Oh.
So I was just like, fuck, is that her brother that's locked away here?
Could be. When the chapter winds down at the end, we get to see a little preview of her brother. The cage that he's locked away in.
Yeah.
And scrawled on the window to his cell, it just says Jesse.
Yeah. And like, what's her name? I don't remember her name. The one we got the crystal for is like, don't let him out.
Yeah.
Don't let him out.
I got things to do. Don't let him out.
Yeah.
You go. This is where he is. Don't let him out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. Marshall. Yeah. It was interesting for sure. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. It was a shorter chapter.
Definitely.
But I think that's a lot to do with the fact that we've done everything else.
Yeah.
Like, I did do a couple of the stupid, like, alerts or whatever.
I got a couple side quests from that.
Well, those are like the
I didn't get an alert. I got a couple side quests.
Like what?
I can't remember now.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do them. I just rushed.
But like a side quest, like, because there's 2 different types. There's like the I don't even know what they're called. There's 2 different types, but they're both just like, I don't know, nothing to me really.
I went into this one room and I was like, something's happening. You got to find this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look next time I'm playing.
I didn't find anything like that, but I don't know. And then Ati did not have another quest for me over there because I went back to the janitor to see if he had something for me.
Ati.
He didn't have anything for me.
That's too bad.
But I did a couple of the other little whatever random events that they give you. And it's just like, I did it. I got a entropic whatever.
Yeah.
Echo or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
I got some high-level mods.
Yeah, I did go through and mod the shit out of my stuff because I had like all these mods in my inventory and I ground up all the ones. I have all 3 personal mod slots now.
Oh yeah.
So I put in 2 that improve the energy efficiency of throw, and then 1 that like increases the amount of energy I have, so I can throw like nonstop.
Oh no, you would have done that because that's where you get the protection. The Ranger training course.
Oh yeah, that was a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
I did not complete it the first 3 times.
Yep, that's about me too.
So the first time you're going through, it's kind of like you're not going to finish it because you have no idea where what direction to go or whatever. But a couple other times it was like, okay, I kind of got screwed a little bit here, where it's like I'm looking at the cube to pick it up, and it's like, why did I pick up a rock?
That happened to me quite a few times.
It's like, oh my god.
Just like, give me the cube. It's like, here's a rock from behind you.
Yeah.
I'm not even pointing at that.
I know, it's a pain. And then the one time I did it, I had like, whatever, 5 seconds left. Yeah. And I didn't realize that, I assumed like, when you come into the testing area, you can see the glass window.
Yeah.
So I assumed like, oh, I finished. I'm in the little alcove. So I just stopped moving. And it's like, you failed. I'm like, how did I fail? I made it to the start again. Little did I realize there's another door you have to go into to do it. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. So then I had to do it again.
And you don't know that door, unless you're like, when you press the button and you're still looking through the glass, the door will open and you can see that you can go through. But every time I press the button, I just book it through the door.
Exactly. So then I had to do it again, and then I completed it. But what a pain in the ass, man. That was probably the lamest part of the game so far.
Yeah, maybe.
Just, it was
maybe
a little poorly telegraphed what you needed to do.
Yeah. So. And if you could pick up those cubes first try, it'd be a little better. Give me the cube I'm pointing at.
Yeah. I did like the little men you had to shoot or whatever. The spin worked pretty good on that. Just like hitting everything all around. So
I like how they didn't edit the VO.
Oh yeah. Wait, what, are we recording this now?
Is this what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, I like it a lot. I saw another Darling video, and his was like another one where it was like they just kept the take they did. Because someone came in and was like, I need the code to the elevator, and he's like, oh yes, it's 695 or whatever. And it's just like, this was the one they published.
All right. Have you found that elevator?
I don't think so.
No, neither have I.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's around there somewhere. We'll find it. We'll be like,
I'm sure
695.
We'll find it eventually, but yeah, I'm still like, the story is still like, what's going on? And I found another article about they're using the radio to find the objects of power. And this time they actually said the television show Night Springs. They didn't redact the name this time.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's definitely connected to Alan Wake in some fashion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
awesome.
Yeah, liking it a lot.
Definitely.
Yep.
If you want to play along with us, and you should.
Yep.
You can.
Yep.
We're going on to chapter 6.
Yes.
Just boot your way there, play on through, and leave a comment.
If it's 6 hours to get there, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, it's definitely less.
I mean, it took us probably more than that. Well, at least for me, because I just searched everywhere and did everything I could find because it was so interesting to me. But if you want to just get to chapter 6, it's not that long of a time to get to.
No, definitely not.
Oh, before we get, one other thing is I did one of the little things I did, the trial or whatever. It said like, you have to go to central processing because there's an attack or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I went to central processing and I'm like, I'm here. Like, there's nothing here. I'm running around the whole area. I'm like, there's nothing here. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I ran around so long enough that 2 of those floating guys attacked me. I'm like, oh, okay, well, where did they come from? Like, I cannot find out where they are. I'm running around everywhere. And it's like, oh, it's like up way in the roof of central processing.
Oh, crazy.
So I had to like fast travel to the roof area and then do it up there, which is not called central processing. It's like called like some central processing something else.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I should have like, I don't know, looked up, I guess. I don't know. I just was like, God damn it. But then I did it. But I ran around there for like 10 minutes. Like, where I'm here. Like,
where's everything?
Where am I supposed to go?
Where the bad boys at?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, again, mapping problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to bring us to the end of this podcast. Yep. If you liked what you heard, make sure you, you share us with a friend. You leave us a comment. Join the Discord down below and let us know what you guys like about our little podcast.
Yes,
here.
Please.
And if you want to play along with us with Game Club, make sure you either chat with us live on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook.
Yes,
or
please.
leave a little post in the Discord.
Send a dick pic.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. Send a coochie pic.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'll take one.
Well, with that being said, we will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.